How's everybody doing? Welcome back to Ask That Podcast on YouTube. I know going live twice in one day, I got a chance to film. That's something I'm going to talk about forever. Back, good little history. And this is Max Magician and the Legend of the Rings from Sterling DVD. This is the first release. This is the U.S. release. There's the 2002. There's 2012 UK release. Quick story of why am I'm not a fantasy fan. I like Harry Potter. I'm not in the Lord of the Rings. Why am I doing this? Why do I own this? Real simple. Back in the day, had a friend of mine. I'm just gonna call him Hippie Mike. He's passed now. R.I.P. sir. Miss you a lot, brother. He had been through some hardships. He lost like the only 3 members of his family he's even close to, like in a 2-month period. He got let go from his job for a bullshit reason, and he moved. He moved into a new place. A little bit of money he got when his mother died, he used most of it getting his place. He couldn't afford cable. This is 2003. It's back where you really had streaming. So he had a VCR and a DVD player, and he watched a lot of DVDs, watched a lot of VHS tapes. Well, this, like I said, this is 2003. Before you can find, nowadays antennas are everywhere. Everybody's kind of going back to antennas. Back then it's kind of hard to find one, so he just watched a lot of stuff. So he would go like every 2 weeks and hit the Walmart cheap bin. $5. Was it $5.88? I think $5 bill. Huge fantasy fan. Loved Harry Potter. Loved Lord of the Rings. So I took him in. At the time he wasn't driving, so I took him one time. I was like, "We're going to go to Walmart." Dude. I took him to Walmart. And he started digging through the bin, and he found Max Magician and the Legend of the Rings. And bought it. I'm like, dude, that just looks horrible. Even for $5, it looks horrible. I'll go take him home. I drop him off. I go home. About 2 hours later, I get a phone call saying, dude, you got to come over and watch this movie. You get a chance. So I went over. Let me just read the back of this to you. Max Magician and the Legend of the Rings is a magical tale about young Max, a shy, bullied boy. His life is forever changed when he receives an ancient magical book that opens a mystical door into an enchanted kingdom where an adventure filled with warriors, elves, queens, and sorcerers awaits. Once the young magician learns that an evil underworld king threatens a beautiful forest realm, Max must summon the courage and knowledge to help them survive. Join him on his magical adventure to a world where people and forests are one, kings and queens still rule, animals talk, and mysterious villains haunt the shadows. Follow Max's journey as he transforms from a timid weakling to a skilled warrior and a master of sorcery, returning to his own world after saving another with more confidence and wisdom than ever imagined. Sterling Entertainment Group presents a Scorpio Pictures production. Makeup effects by Henderson Design and Productions. Line producer Sherm Brody. Associate producer Kim Ghosh. Written by Kimberly Ghosh. Produced and directed by Kevin Summerfield. Bonus features behind the magic, the making of Underground Magic, History of the Cavern, Scene Access, Writer-Director Commentary, Magic of Makeup, Deleted Scenes, and Interactive Menus. Warning! Parental guidance is advised. May not be suitable for some children. Contains short, violent scene. This DVD disc is formatted for worldwide use. Blah, 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 blah. Guaranteed superior quality. All right. So, there's that $5 DVD. Let me what the disc looks like. There's the disc. Wait, formatted for worldwide use. All right. Well, when I moved from Texas back to Mississippi in 2007, not too long after I got back in Mississippi, I was wanting to see this again because I watched it with my buddy, and it's so bad it's great. So, all right. Used copies of this thing at the time were going for like $50. I don't know why. So I'm like, okay, I'm probably never going to find one. I kind of quit looking. And my buddy, before he passed, he lost his copy. He got used by a bunch of people that used him just for his money. They come over, oh, how you doing, Mike? Hang out with him a little bit. Oh, can I borrow $100? People stole a lot of shit from all that. So I figured I'd never see this again. Can't find, this is when, you always hear, well, you can find any movie online, torrents, and all that shit. I couldn't find this online, even for torrents. So I'm like, I'll never see it. And then probably about a month ago, I was at I think it's the Golden Nuggets. It's a pawn shop, and it's mostly a gun shop, but it's a pawn shop too. And they had I always go in there looking. I haven't been there for a long time, but I used to go in there all the time looking for like DVDs, because people put on DVDs, they end up selling them. Don't y'all know, if you watch my other channel, I run DIY Mississippi Filmworks here on YouTube. I go to independent wrestling shows, I film all the matches, and then I have a little table set up where I sell wrestling DVDs, wrestling toys, and it's all stuff that I pick up for fairly cheap, and I don't mark it up a lot. Like most of the time, I pay anywhere from $1 or $2 for the DVDs. If it's a single disc, I ask $5. If it's 2 discs, I ask $10. If it's 3 discs, I ask $15. So not a huge markup, And the people that buy from it, they could do it themselves. They could hit the pawn shop. They didn't. Well, I see a box. It says VHS 25 cents. So I start taking through because I like VHS. And I start seeing DVDs and CDs I want and Blu-rays. I'll put them on the side because I don't know what they're going to ask. When I asked the girl that was working, I was like, come here real quick. It says VHS because everything in there is 25 cents. And then I found Max Magician on my whole side. Now, that's the lead villain right there. Really good makeup on the face. The rest of the makeup is horrible. And that's Max. That is the Elven Princess. Stuff about this movie makes it stand. Okay, first thing, it's mostly shot in the woods because it's easy to shoot in the woods. But for buildings and shit, there's multiple scenes where you can tell they went to, and I don't know where this was filmed. Where I lived in Texas, there was an area not too far away where they had Renaissance Festival once a year, and they had permanent buildings there. This was filmed at a Ren Fest, you could tell. Because there's a scene where they're kind of, Max and somebody else is walking by, and you can see a sign that says bathrooms in the rear. There's another time you can see a sign that says welcome to the Ren Fest. But then, okay, the villain here, this guy. Of course, he's got, it's medieval, it's fancy. So you got orcs working for him, which are like rubber masks, and they're wearing like gray or black sweatshirts and gray or black sweatpants. There's a battle scene. It's like a pretty big battle scene. They probably had like 40 or 50 people there, where one of the orcs' mask just falls off, and I guess they didn't refilm or didn't catch because that's in the movie. During the behind the scenes shit when they're showing how they make all the stuff, all the weapons. I've seen a lot of low budget fantasy movies. They always manage to acquire swords. They couldn't acquire swords for this. They got, the foam noodles you get for kids playing in the pool. They got those and cut them in the shape they wanted and then wrapped them in duct tape and spray painted them. Yeah. And the people behind this movie are very, very proud. There's a hilarious documentary talk about how this is going to be huge and they're planning on making a pile of movies in this series. And the thing about it is that nobody I know is really. The only people I know that's seen this are the people that Hippie Mike showed it to or the people I've talked to about it. And went over and watched it with Hippie Mike. That was kind of his thing. I feel like every movie fan has a film out there that's not a cult movie that they want it to be. For me, that'd be like Van Nuys Boulevard. Van Nuys Boulevard or Vampagain. Those two I think should be cult movies. For Mike, this was his movie. He showed it you come to Mike's house to hang out, he's going to show you. If you haven't seen it, he's going to show you Max Magician. And that's one reason I picked it up because this reminds me of Mike. I miss Mike. He passed away not that long ago. It's been not that long, and dude was like a brother to me. And I really feel bad about how so many people treated him. Once I moved out of the area and his money disappeared, people quit going to see him. And I felt real bad about that. So this is something I put this in and remember the good times sitting there watching this movie with Mike. What else should I say about this? It reminds me of kind of, how now the Asylum does all those mockbusters like, Transmorphers or instead of Alien vs. Predator, they had Alien vs. Hunter or, when Battleship came out, they had American warships, they had all this stuff. Well, that's what this is. But this is before the Asylum was doing all this. And this is a film that really, like Mr. Science Theater's back, they should be watching. This is one that if you want a shitty movie that's fun to make fun of and it's actually entertaining. It's not shitty, boring, it's shitty, entertaining. This is it right here. So, anybody watching this, if you've ever seen this movie or heard this movie, let me know. Leave a comment. And I'll leave this on the front. 3.5 stars. A fantasy epic in the tradition of Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings. Science fiction chronicle. Yes, that's right there. It's just, oh, man. There's so, and I wish my case was, I'm going to probably put this in different cases. This case is all fucked up on the back. But yeah. Fucking Max Magician. I want to do some research. And these people still doing movies. It says total disc time 130 minutes color. And that's not the movie. That's all the extras too. But yeah. You got a shitty movie like this out there? Let me know about it. What is okay, that's why I'm like, if you watch this whole video, because I'm getting ready to wrap this up, watch this whole video, and the comments. Leave me the film that you think should be like a cult film, but isn't. And like I said, for mine, that would be this, Van Nuys Boulevard, and Vampirgeddon. But, what is yours? I'm just curious. Well, hope y'all enjoyed that. Matter of fact, you know what? Come here real quick. Maggie. Come here, baby. Maggie, come here. She's being lazy today. Come here, baby. Okay, I got a question. What do you think about Max Magician? No, look, they're pretty puppy right there. You see yourself? Okay, she's sleepy. She had a hard day, but yeah, Max Magician. Yeah, and I've always wondered why the price got so high. Was there that much demand for it? Hope you enjoyed it, man. If you did, give me that thumbs up. Leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you, everybody. Comments, everybody subscribes. Everybody, give that thumbs up. Even give me a thumbs down. It don't matter. It's interaction. That's all that counts to YouTube. Hey, secret, I'll let out there. Giving somebody a thumbs down on a video still counts as interaction. Helps boost it in that algorithm. So you hate me, you hate my videos, keep on giving them thumbs down. That just helps. Leave comments. That helps the algorithms. All right, well, I'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.